Well, today, members of the community gathered outside the Jefferson County Courthouse to show their support to tens of thousands of kids being held at a federal immigrant detention center all across the country. Fox 4's Dixon has more on this story.
My name is Mayra Perales.
At 9 years old, Mayra Perales left Mexico with her family.
For 10 years, I was not legal. And if I would have been picked up during those 10 years, I probably would have been detained in the detention center by immigration.
Now 30 years old and with kids, Perales relates to and empathizes with the tens of thousands of children being held in detention centers. When looking at the photos of the children, Perales thinks of her own.
It brought tears to my eyes because I have a 6-year-old son, and I could picture my son in that, on that kid. It could have been my son.
Today, advocates for the children held what they call the Vigil for Refugee Children in front of the Jefferson County Courthouse. Its purpose, to show the children they are not alone.
Seen a lot of negative, hateful things that have been put out there, when in reality we know that there's a strong support for these children.
Jacqueline Hernandez is one of the Vigil's organizers. She says by helping these children, it's also helping the community.
People say that this is going to be taken away from our community, when in fact, whenever you help a child, that's never taken away from any community.
Recent photos of overcrowded detention centers is helping fuel the group's support. Hernandez says politics is also slowing down the process to help.
It's painful to see children in such distressful states and then adults making it even worse on them.
Perales says a lot of people who are against helping the children don't really understand that America is their last option.
And as a mother, I'm glad and I'm blessed to live in America, where my kids are safe. Had I been living in Mexico, had my parents not brought me to the United States and me lived in Mexico and be a 30-year-old woman in Mexico, I probably would be fleeing too.
The vigil focused on prayer for the children, their families, the community, and resolving the crisis quickly. Perales says, while it may not seem like it, the kids in the detention center are actually the lucky ones of the immigration crisis.
Think about the ones that didn't make it. Think about the kids that were drowned, the kids that are sitting in the morgue without even being able to identify. Those are the unlucky souls of immigration. I think that before you judge, you need to educate yourself.
Dear Heavenly Father.
In Beaumont, Dixon, Fox 4 News.
We come to you, Father, with a heart.
Supporters say they will continue to pray and send donations to detention centers in the Houston area.